I might get drunk and boast. The promoter won't pay me. I am not in the know. Let's go. Do it for free when I'm worth my weight in gold. I can only see what is above and only from below. You say I'm crazy? I say so. Because when in Rome, tell me something I don't know. Salute. I would like to propose this next toast. Maybe a little, yo. Gotta find a way to generate dough. Does it amaze me? No. Barrels I cause from French oak. Something my psych profile doesn't show, I suppose. Weapon system, secret code. Conus is the continent of the what we train for. If you question me, you will be detained indefinitely. Your name will be added to the blacklist registry. It is my understanding in front of me on both sides and in back of me. I hear them talking about battling me. I'm channeling poetic antiquity. For me, animal handling reduces the stress dramatically. Step in innovative mobility. My cell chemistry is a mirror of who I am lyrically, who I am physically. Quick to spit, who's ready? I need a volunteer. Do I have any? Commander of the symphony. They can't battle me. It gotta be difficult. Finishing my genetic rap facility. By being mad at me, I died in my sleep. I know my history. Victory over injury. But what could that mean specifically? A victim to misery. The myriad of metaphors make me a mystical mystery. Storyboard scenes filter in between. Most of you would wait until I build my machine. My body, my dream, as odd as it may seem. Body is a human machine, a microphone fiend. Everything around me, more than a dream. Part of the hip-hop machine, that is planet rock supreme. Coral reef is changing, tunnel boring and jacking. From green to amber, water main tapping. On the Sabbath, I write pre-planet. We must take action. I sat for the planet, drawing mechanics. Sulfuric nitric acid, bended in spaces, eat through the labyrinth. The foundation is cracking, holographic substratum of reality. Corruption is necessary, how can it be? But tell me who's the beneficiary. You gotta go first through the thick cloud canopies. If you say so, perpetually, incredibly high altitude, always stay low. Which one of us will sink? Proto, mind, body, and soul. Saint Germain is real. Photo stills of the cryo spill. The world came to know me as a sage for real. With a Smallville build, solarized film revealed. My sigil, Germain is biofield. High yield, double-headed eagle seal. Brainwaves reveal. Murder, murder, murder. Kill, kill drills. Chew MCs like I'm eating a meal. Williams was real ill, but now I chill. Music is my bread and butter. I did it for my mothers and my brothers. Said she could give me time, life's cover. Ceiling visibility, unlimited, a lyricist. I did it for the world to discover. I'm a killer pimp. Load the graphics, know this lyrical pyramid was discovered by accident. Systematic global geographic target appears in brackets. Systemic neosynapses, I attack it. Block and tackle it. Cold, callous, chronic chemical imbalance. It pontificates balance. No challenge, smoking a chalice in the rabbit hole with Alice. Poet, no MC can rhyme like this. Began burgeoning. See, I get my spings, a master space badge. After that, I stopped flying fixed wing aircraft. Most of you would never understand what I mean. My dreams are broken into storyboard scenes. Story of Oregon fishermen, poets got lost looking for paradise, but it only exists in the heart. Cause emotion manifests thought, thought manifests words, actions, and reality. But what is attractive? Wanna stand there and talk? A blast wave gon' tear more than your roof off. Nigga, come on. It is my understanding. When I'm high, I'm channeling. Observe the man with the Microsoft strand. I remove the veil from in front of me. Suddenly, the roots of my discovery uncovered skullduggery. This is the greatest rhyme of all time, supposedly. 1,000 bars, upholding the holy rosary. Will probably always be patrolling the open. My verbal source, boat speed, tries to talk to the beat. The power to control thoughts. Poetry, poetry, poet. Cannabis, notably known. Poetry, poetry, poet. However remotely. Poetry, poetry, poet. Term I like to call post-detonation poetry. The power to control thoughts. Poetry, poetry, poet. Cannabis, notably known. Poetry, poetry, poet. However remotely. Poetry, poetry, poet. Term I like to call post-detonation poetry. I hold hip-hop responsible. Every magazine writer that wrote bullshit in this article. The flood was not an obstacle. I made a raft out of empty milk gallon bottles for survival. The power to control thoughts. Poetry, poetry, poet. Cannabis, notably known. Poetry, poetry, poet. However remotely. Poetry, poetry, poet. Term I like to call post-detonation poetry. The power to control thoughts. Poetry, poetry, poet. Cannabis, notably known. Poetry, poetry, poet. However remotely. Poetry, a term I like to call post-detonation poetry. My lyricism amplifies every letter written, voluntary catalysts inside zero vector systems. If I die and you happen to wake up, I'm still alive. Please explain my complete life story to my child. Photo stills of the cryo spill. Saint Germain is real, Germain is a sage for real. The world came to know me as Sir William. My sigil is a double-headed eagle seal. Brainwaves for murder, kill, high yield. The man of steel. Williams was real with a Smallville build. I chill. Chew MCs like I'm eating a meal. A bunch of fake King Midases with fool's gold grills. Fuck a record deal. Normal life is not real. My training is real. We are just cogs in the wheel. We look at the sword I will. You would taste my skill. Asteroid field. We work, we hurt, we search, we feel. The power to control thought. Poetry. Canibus notably known. Poetry. However remotely. Poetry, a term I like to call post-detonation poetry. The power to control thoughts. Poetry. Canibus notably known. Poetry. However remotely. Poetry, a term I like to call post-detonation poetry. Post-detonation poetry. Post-detonation poetry. Post-detonation poetry. Through a term I like to call post-detonation poetry.
Canibus, man, he's off the grid. Everybody knows.
Niggas just ain't fucking with the cannabis. Yeah, that's the beat right there. I'm about to black out with 100 bars on some professional shit, so don't try this at home, yo. Yo, my style of rhyming is ancient like Aztecs or Mayans, because I recognize it's all about timing. Me and my freestyle alliance, practicing African voodoo science, in front of 20-foot bonfires, looking skyward, calculating May 5th, 2009 planets will be in alignment. The arrival of the prophet in the cockpit of a starship the size of the Hell-Bop comet, with Mercury ion rockets and a big-ass cannabis coming soon, poster on the side of it. I'm known geographically and intergalactically. That's why I got extraterrestrials to want to battle me. They even tried kidnapping me, and they would've snatched me if the craft didn't get trapped in the Earth's gravity. Engine stalled and failed, crashed into a farmer's field, and that's really what caused Roswell. Undercover operatives working for Cromwell, disguised as a nigga signed with a record deal. Lyrically, I'm all scale, so all hell looking tossed towards hell, whatever y'all feel. Bruising niggas, confusing niggas like chip fruit from the fools niggas. Hit you with nuclear cruiser missiles, hear the wild wolf growl. Styles, stockpile for miles, from the ground to the clouds. Whack niggas wanna be down, but it's not allowed. Interrupt the cipher unannounced, and you get punched in the mouth with the southpaw southern fist. I'll bust your shit, swell your lip bigger than bubble shrimp. Back, tough as shit, what a wimp. You giant Goliath niggas get shot with a rubber sling. I'm an experiment gone bad. My brain waves on an encephalograph, so I'm stark raving mad. Your whole scientific staff, I get killed in the nuclear blast when I throw the Florence flask in my hand. Flammable liquids in the lab explode, and you get stabbed with all the flying glass. Trained to blow up commercial aircraft, trained in chemical weapons class, just to see how long a nigga's brother lasts. I put him in a leather match, spray his ass with a can of pepper gas, then watch him grab his neck and gag. Watch the nigga choke to death as I laugh. You want to battle was the type of question you should never ask. Nigga, pick a tougher task, see who the fuck will last. Whoever lose, get a soldering iron up the ass. You need to recognize, my hand is quicker than the eye, quicker than the 5-speed Jamiroquai drive. A lifespan longer than 9 lives, infinite rhymes, you can't die. You nigga with a divine mind. I dedicate this to the wise, dedicated to dimes, dividing myself into 110 times. You can't deny the offerings I offer. Flows that glow where the roar is the sparkle like water, fly like a saucer with the talk of a Porsche. Murder a million MCs, the autograph all of their coffins. Been getting it on since I've been born, and I'ma live long, and I'ma be getting it on till I'm gone. Look at all the stages I've been on, all the songs that I spit on. I took an oath supposed to rip everything I get on. A nigga like me should have carpal tunnel syndromes in the wrist bones from gripping microphones this long. I'm just a small fish in the big pond that gets pissed off whenever I get picked on. Nigga try to flip and get flipped on. My army multi-million strong like the nation of Islam.
Lyricists like that I've heard.
Yeah, I heard a freestyle, a bunch of freestyles. He was rhyming with Big Pun, DMX, these freestyles, and he was destroying every. Big Pun is one of the greatest of all time. Canibus was ripping new ass in these freestyles. So
Canibus is one of the illest spitters to never
Yo, you ain't as cold as us, or as bold as us. When you get thrown to the wolves, you get thrown to us. Cause we rollin' rough. When the soldiers rush, either you roll with us or get blown to dust. You ain't as cold as us, or as bold as us. When we in the war zone, we got the chrome with us. Cause we rollin' rough. When the soldiers rush, either you roll with us or get blown to dust. Now when you see that big ass C, you know I'm coming through. And when you know I'm coming through, you know what I'ma do. I never said the battle in me would be impossible. I just think it's highly motherfucking improbable. You talking to a nigga that can split molecules and subatomic particles, strong enough to stop a bull. Body slam 2 oxygen, drop a mule, urinating rocket fuel, freestyling over gospel tunes. Rhymes by the thousands, rhymes for hours. I can kick a rhyme longer than your whole album. The kickboxer, beating the shit out niggas proper. I beat them till they holler, beat them till the cops come. Beating niggas till they have seizures, beat them till they start screaming like fax machines when they start receiving. Beat them till my own hands start bleeding. Beat them till they lungs stop breathing and they heart stop beating. From 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the evening, with 3 15-minute breaks in between them. Good Jesus, that's a real West Indian beating. That's what you get for fucking with this lyrical demon. You ain't as cold as us, or as bold as us. When you get thrown to the wolves, you get thrown to us. Cause we rollin' rough. When the soldiers rush, either you roll with us or get blown to dust. You ain't as cold as us, or as bold as us. When we in the war zone, we got the chrome with us. Cause we rollin' rough. When the soldiers rush, either you roll with us or get blown to dust. Now for the last couple of months, things been real quiet. Cause I ain't heard shit worth buying. I'm about to show you niggas how I'm driven. The drive comes from my lyrics, and my lyrics come from my inner spirit. Vibrating and spinning faster than 12-cylinder engines with nitrogen in them. Faster than F1 McLaren pistons. Fast enough to give your brain an aneurysm. Cause you niggas is slower than fat bitches' metabolism. The way I rip apart the competition when I be spitting. The name Canibus might as well be cannibalism. Show me a man that can't feel him. I show you a man that'll grab him by the neck and put his head to the fan on the ceiling. Suffer real bad from television shit. Drop him off the roof of a building and let the news film him. I hop in front of the cameras and tell him how I'm feeling. I tell him how I feel the hip hop, so deal with it. Tell him how I'm tired of the state rappers in. 90% of the shit the rappers kick is subject matterless. Not original but blasphemous. Just a bunch of the same characters shooting the same videos. It's embarrassing. Using the same formulas to have a hit. Using the same actors and actresses. Same shit, different laxative. Face it, nigga, you whacking shit. I'm snatching your mic. I make you run for your life. Chill during the daylight to track you at night. My global position is satellites. Got an infrared lens to detect your body's Fahrenheit. Wherever you go, I track you through hell, sleet, and snow. I track you till your Caesar grows into an afro. Until you platinum in the cornrow. Track it till your shoes develop holes and you get corns on your toes. Till your teeth develop halitosis. But you've been going so long without deodorant, you don't even notice, motherfucker.
The breeze of your right.
Give me some more slack on this rope. I run your bony ass throat over in a Zodiac boat. 46 degrees north, 6 degrees east. The Large Hadron Collider gave birth to a beast that speaks. They quote my speech, vocal motifs over dope beats. All lyricists know me. That's why the industry's debunking my lyrics with digital trunking equipment. They don't want you to listen. The Ripper's language won't appeal to the masses because they look past it. Only the masters know the seal of the scarab. Some humans are born average based off environmental circumstances. You organic piece of shit, you substandard, but do not be embarrassed by your underdeveloped status. It's up to you to find the right questions and ask it. Research leads to results. Sometimes we find meaning after. Other times they're just meaningless babblers. Don't believe these rappers, fake unbelievable bastards. Comet El Nino is coming straight at us. Don't believe NASA. Take matters into your own hands. Stop being slow and acting like hoes. Get with the fucking program. Hip hop is the greatest genre known to man. If we focus, the poetry is so advanced, we can overthrow any planet control man. You got soulless jam, lyrical law, I'm the cannabis man. What's the buy-in minimum? 88 sales program and the number of stores. I don't care no more. This is lyrical law, new war, hardcore, raw metaphors for you and yours. You can't say you wasn't warned. Thousands of bars, them dummies couldn't stomach my bars. They rather conform, they throwing up their pom-poms. You don't wanna wrestle with Armstrong. You sever blood vessels trying to mess with the God's pawn. Damage any motherfucker beat that I rhyme on. Connect to the God's stores, protect your iPod. I grind hard, intellectual hardcore. Take it back to hip-hop style wars. Grunting like a pack of wild boars. Power source, lyrical law, my bomb squad full force. Call them off, we got too much talk. Nitrous oxide bars, pull off course. Pitchfork to your neck just to prove I'm raw. Iron horse, smack EVD, battle rap war. Slap you with the flat part of the sword. Now you back for more. Passing yourself off like a rap store, but you support whack wars. That's why rap is lost. Fact.
Pretty much, you know, shout out to Team Canibus, you know, David, Trent Peace also, Yaz Face, you know, M80, you know, my family, you know, Femi, you know, that's Cal's Brands, right? Big Sean, you know, in the cut, and the whole Femi family, all the artists on that label, you know, it's a group effort, man. We putting together so much. We work so hard to make music that counts, you know, artistically and poetically, even sonically.